Hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because this is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game called Onigiri that you can get off the PlayStation Network for free. So if you're a big fan of MMORPGs, you should pick this game up. It's really fun. It's highly influenced by Japanese culture, Japanese mythology, and so on. So if you like anime, Japanese stuff, and MMORPGs, this game is for you. So let's get straight on to the gaming news. There's quite a bit going on in the gaming universe out there. So let's cover up the main thing that I know a lot of you want to hear about, Call of Duty. Call of Duty 2016 was announced to be called Infinite Warfare, and I covered that in my last video, though I didn't know what Infinite Warfare really was. None of us did. But late last night, well, at least late last night for me, which would be the April 27th, there was an image that leaked. I don't know if it leaked or if Infinity Ward put it out there, but apparently it was the cover of Infinite Warfare. And I don't have the image to display right here in the video, unfortunately, but I can't tell you what the cover had. It had some kind of spaceman, and I know it was a spaceman because it was just a black silhouette, kind of like Modern Warfare 3. You had that black silhouette of Soap. It was this black silhouette of some guy, and he looked like he had some kind of space uniform, but it wasn't this fat space uniform that we always see, you know, with these astronauts wearing these thick, you know, puffy suits. It was actually kind of skin tight, but it did look a little futuristic, space-ish. Man, say that 10 times really fast. But on his right hand, he was holding what looked like a space helmet. So it's really, really leaning towards space warfare. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be turned down by space warfare, but, you know, give it a shot. It's Call of Duty, and you know Call of Duty always gives us a bunch of surprises, and they know what they're doing with their games, so... And it's Infinity Ward. You know Infinity Ward always makes the fun Call of Duties. And Treyarch, I mean, not saying good, I'm saying fun. Treyarch makes the competitive Call of Duties. Sledgehammer is their first try. We're not too sure what they're going with. But, Treyarch makes the competitive, Infinity Ward makes the fun. So if there's going to be space warfare, let's hope it's going to be really fun. But anyway, back to the cover. So the silhouette spacesuit man holding a astronaut helmet, and in the background there was some kind of aircraft. Nobody can really make out what the aircraft was because it was just so blurry and big, and I mean, maybe they'll release a trailer in the coming weeks and we'll be able to see what's really going on in that. But that's basically the only news we have for Infinite Warfare. Moving on forward, a couple of things coming on with Nintendo. If you guys play some Nintendo games, apparently the next Nintendo console, the next wave, the next gen of Nintendo is supposedly the Nintendo NX. And Nintendo has confirmed that the NX will be, I would say it will be released, according to Nintendo, it will be released 2017 on March. And a lot of people are really disappointing on that because they say the Wii U, though the Wii U sales are terrible, people are saying the Wii U still has a lot of kick in it. It still has a lot of fun titles like Super Smash and Super Mario Maker. And Splatoon, you know, 3 very popular games that's on the Wii U. And Nintendo has also confirmed that they are going to stop development on the Wii U when the NX comes out. I don't know if they're going to change their mind in the future, but for now they're saying once the NX releases, development for the Wii U will stop. However, the 3DS will continue to stay in development. And a lot of people are also very disappointed about this NX news because, as far as Nintendo only covered, the only game that's going to come out for the NX, as we know of so far, is a Legend of Zelda game. And I know Legend of Zelda is very huge in the Nintendo universe, but not a lot of people like Legend of Zelda. I love Legend of Zelda, and I'm pretty sure there are a couple of guys out there who like it as well, but you know how most games are, it doesn't tend to all fans. I feel, and a lot of other people are feeling, like Nintendo's really messing up. And a lot of people are pulling away from Nintendo because of that. And a lot of us are also saying, this is Nintendo's last chance. I mean, the Wii U, the original Wii kind of failed. It was a hit at first, but then it just kind of failed. And the Wii U was a fail all out in general. And a lot of people are saying the NX is Nintendo's last chance. So if they don't succeed with this NX, it's not looking that good for Nintendo. Nintendo's moving on to mobile platforms. You can download a couple of games off your phone, or your tablet, like Miitomo, which is basically a simulation using Mii characters. And Nintendo has also announced they're going to release an Animal Crossing game for their mobile, and also some other games coming out in the future for mobile. So I don't know what Nintendo really has planned. If they're gonna, because if the NX fails, are they gonna just stick to making mobile games, or are they just gonna try to go off to like one of those little side companies? We don't know what Nintendo's doing, but whatever they're doing as of this point, a lot of people are saying it's not looking too good. But it's Nintendo, and usually they have a lot of big surprises for us, as they did with Super Smash. I mean, like, look at Mega Man being in Smash and all that stuff. But that's basically it with Nintendo, and moving on to PlayStation now. There's a new PlayStation coming on. It's basically PlayStation 4.5. It's basically, if you guys remember at the PlayStation 3, when the original PlayStation 3 came out, it had, I think, 80 gigs. And then, like, a couple of months, maybe a couple of years later, Sony released an upgraded version that I think had 260 gigs, and it was basically the PlayStation 3 Slim, basically. That's what they're doing with the PlayStation 4. You have the original PlayStation 4 that everybody has now, and I'm not too sure when it's going to come out, but they are going to make, I guess you can say, a more upgraded, quote, slim version. I don't know if it's going to be slim, but it's going to be basically a more upgraded version that has faster processing power, more data, and I'm guessing when you record your videos it's going to be in higher quality? With a giant question mark at the end? I'm not too sure. But, if you guys don't have a PlayStation 4 and you plan on getting a PlayStation 4, you know, aim for that big one. If you already have a PlayStation 4, I would say just don't bother with the upgraded version, because it's basically the exact same thing. And PlayStation 4 as is a very, very good console. There are also things going around about that, let's call it a PS 4.5. About that 4.5, there's something going around that's called, what is it called? Hyper? I forgot what it's called, but this is like, it really improves the graphics. And as you see here, this game's graphics are terrible, and I still play it anyway, so me personally, I'm not one for graphics. But if you're into graphics, you can, you know, easily go to that 4.5, and it's whatever suits your playstyle, you know, go straight for it. But if I were you, I would just stick to what you got now, unless you don't have a PlayStation 4, then aim towards, you know, the big boys. But other than that, that's all the gaming news I got for you guys today. So if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me on Twitter at DavontosMan, and remember, harness the power of positivity and never give up. And as always, I'll see all of you in my next video. Have a nice day.